Riot's beats, make it funky.
We favor unreasonably huge subsidies to the brain slug planet.
Okay, but what are the brain slugs who control you gonna do for the working man?
Attach brain slugs to them.
The holier than thou crowd coming off foul. A loud mouth sound mistook for profound. A sight to behold, watching parents getting sold. The life of their soul for a tyrant, no control. Stuck in a state like a nigga with a case. Lack of a faith has brought me more grace. Picked up the pace, get them weights up your face. What you call a disgrace is sorely misplaced. I'll get the tape and muzzle the shit you wanna say. Let it take shape, but struggle you make pay. Let them know hate, rifle pumping while you pray. You defend rape, Bible thumping to the gaze. Preaching for some peace after a shot to be sentiment, while reaching for appellate peace when asked to save the innocent. Quick to call police who reek of pure insolence. Capital to priest, what a weird coincidence. We be getting marked cause they think they invincible. Riding through the night, talking about principles. Keep the sight sharp, one-eyed visuals. The fright to embark, getting chucked so typical. Yelling at these bastards, muffled sound of masses. Speaking to the masses as his country collapses. One quick look to see these slick crooks. Trick getting hooked by a tick with a book. Take a seat at the table and break bread with the residents, but say they shouldn't eat or buy meds as a precedent. Cause you'd rather see them lay dead with no hesitance for an increase of wealth getting fed by the negligence. The case in here is evident how they're so malevolent so they can keep the precipice to have any relevance. They'll vote for a president that they call a heaven sent, who's the real genesis of a mass exodus. I thread my needle swiftly and sew another wallet shut. We could keep it a buck, but you won't give it up. Folks starving, begging please, but you don't give a fuck. They're trekking on their knees, but you feel the need to lock them up. Outside in the streets, not making any sense. Fighting for elites, coming in hard to their defense. Fascist fuel breeders complain about a small expense. They should follow their leader to the full extent. We be getting marked cause they think they invincible. Riding through the night, talking about principles. Keep the sight sharp, one-eyed visuals. The fright to embark, getting chucked so typical. Yelling at these bastards, muffled sound of masses. Speaking to the masses as his country collapses. One quick look to see these slick crooks. Trick getting hooked by a tick with a book. Be the bigger person sounds like accept the disrespect. Well, I ain't into that, it's a quick deflect. You really think I should watch how I fucking speak? They're known to shoot you dead if you quick to turn the other cheek. Degenerate freaks couldn't stand it for a week. An infectious reflection, an affectionate critique. The dog whistles turn to bull horns, they wasn't loud enough. Let a nigga bark back, now they ain't so proud and tough. Well, pardon me, see, I thought words held so little power. They never seem as pleased when we making mine. So I find it weird that the standards can't be kept the same. You can only choose to answer if they call your name. One true ruler to lead the democracy. They'll call you crazy if you see the hypocrisy. No false idol should ever work to stand unless they're shopped in and sworn by the hand. We be getting marked cause they think they invincible. Riding through the night, talking about principles. Keep the sight sharp, one-eyed visuals. The fright to embark, getting chucked so typical. Yelling at these bastards, muffled sound of masses. Speaking to the masses as his country collapses. One quick look to see these slick crooks. Trick getting hooked by a tick with a book.
Let's all go register. When did you become so obsessed with voting? The very instant I became old.
Riot's beats, make it funky.
You're not rich.
True, but someday I might be rich, and then people like me better watch their step.